Hi everybody, this is Gina Thorson, president of Stormy Kromer. As the summer is winding down, we are looking back on the contributions that our 4 student interns made for us this summer. Having interns is something that we've done for many years here at Stormy Kromer, but having 4 at one time was definitely a new experience for us. But we are very glad that we had these 4 young people with us this summer. We had some of the students were working on sustainable business practices, students working on product photography, and students working on apparel design. And like any great intern, they were also all keen and willing to do other jobs that came up and help out with other projects like our warehouse sale and just helping out in other departments when there was crunch time, which is something that all of our employees do here. Before they finished their time with us, we sat down with each of them for them to share their experiences here, what they're most proud of, and maybe what's coming up next for each of them. So we hope that you enjoy hearing from Davin, Savannah, Mariah, and Sean.
My name is Mariah Williams. I go to UW Stout for apparel design. I have my associate's degree in apparel technologies from MCTC, and I transferred over to UW Stout about 2 years ago, so I'm technically like a senior. I wanted to apply to Stormy Kromer because the job description was talking really technical, and that was my background, so I really wanted to get some experience in that field. I've done a lot of CAD work, so a lot of work in Optitex, doing some 3D design, and I've done some technical sketches, which are tech flats used for the spec packs to go out to the manufacturers so they can help create the clothes that we make. So really tech-based and a little creative at the same time. I really enjoy working with 3D. I like working with CAD and trying to design on the computer, making it come to life. Yeah, so I have a little bit of background in technical, so I have had a little bit of experience using CAD, but I took a little bit of a training here. I was like a refresher and kind of walked through using the Optitex program. So it was really cool to take designs that are already either in the works or already made for Stormy Kromer and translate that to a 3D platform. Wherever it takes me, whatever the road takes me is where I'll go. I love the apparel industry and I minor in sustainability, so I want to try to use that passion as well wherever I go, so I can try to help better the planet in regard to fashion and try to decrease how negative the impact can be sometimes. So I really enjoy working in this company because it helps with both those aspects. Everybody's really nice. Coming from Minnesota to the forest was pretty cool. So I really enjoyed the environment and how nice everyone is. It made it really comfortable to transition here. I've gone on a couple hikes, onto Lake Superior a couple times. So that was really cool. Learned a lot about Uper lights, so that was really nice. Like, the nature here is something you can't get everywhere else. So I really appreciated being immersed in that for the summer. I'm really happy to be here. I really enjoyed myself, and it's something I'll always look back on and appreciate.
Hi everyone, I'm Savannah. I'm going to be a senior next year at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I'm majoring in international business, marketing, and Spanish, and doing a certificate in sustainability, and I'm from outside Milwaukee.
I'm Davin, Stricker. I go to Northland College. I'll also be a senior next year, and I'm a sustainable business major, and I'm from Mellon, Wisconsin.
One, I'm interested in sustainable business, and I had never heard of Stormy Kromer or Ironwood, Michigan before, so I thought that'd be a really fun opportunity to kind of challenge myself to step outside my comfort zone and learn more about this really iconic brand, and also get some more experience in the business side of sustainability, because in the past I'd worked with like campus sustainability initiatives or like smaller mom and pop shops, so it was really interesting to work for like a larger family-owned business.
So I am a sustainable business major, and being local, I was really interested when I saw that there was a local company. I was sort of familiar with Stormy Kromer. kind of been around people in my family, and I just thought it'd be a really cool opportunity to learn more about the business and the sustainability side of it as well.
I know what I'm most proud of. I'm most proud of the wool recycling initiatives that we worked on with the Bemidji Woolen Mills. So a lot of our products, like the lovely hats behind us, use wool, and our cutting machines are really efficient at minimizing the amount of scrap material that they use. However, there's still going to be some that can't be repurposed into products that we sell here at Stormy Kromer. But we reached out to Bill from Bemidji Woolen Mills, and they were interested in taking our wool scraps and then connecting them with local artisans and either recycling them or repurposing them. And I think that's a pretty big accomplishment.
Yeah, it was that was probably the biggest accomplishment for me as well. But another one was finding a possible alternative for the dry cleaning with eClean. I haven't really been too sure about another replacement for typical dry cleaning, which is pretty toxic to the environment. So coming across eClean and finding another place to be able to have a sustainable way to dry clean your clothes was really a really big win for everybody. Definitely working in the canvas department. But other than that, just like figuring out like how to measure like the amount of waste in some certain places, like the wool and the vinyl. I guess I've never really had to do that like in person, you know, versus just like researching it. So it's cool to actually be out there on the factory floor and talk with the workers and learn from them too.
Yeah, before I took this internship, I was talking with some mentors who work in the sustainable business space, and their biggest piece of advice once they found out there was an on-site production was just spend as much time in the factory as possible, like trying to understand the supply chain. And I definitely do not have the supply chain down because it's really complicated, but I think just having a greater understanding of the business, and it's really fascinating to see employees, like the entire process of making a Stormy Kromer hat.
Yeah, so like just starting out at Stormy Kromer, I was definitely nervous the first day, but right away everybody made me feel super welcome, and just everyone is very friendly, and it's just a great place to be because everybody's super happy and nobody seems to be dreading their day coming to work, and it's just nice to have a group of people who are excited to show up here and work together.
Yeah, I was pretty terrified to start. I didn't know anyone. Like during our interview, like I had a really lovely time connecting with and also Bob. So I was like, this is gonna be fine. Like everyone seems lovely, but I think it's always hard to start in a new location and in a new work environment. But people were super welcoming. Like employees really care about each other. Like if someone's having a bad day, like they take a step back to make sure that that person is okay on their like personal side before like getting down to business. And I think everyone's also like super hard workers, so that's a fun environment to be around. I came from working with 15 other interns, and I just really enjoy like being able to bounce ideas off Davin or just get a better sense of if what I'm thinking is on par with what works for like the company and like sustainability in general. So that's been really nice.
Yeah, I think another thing is we both had slightly different learning experiences, and so if I'm not familiar with something and Savannah is, or vice versa, we can rely on each other to work together and put our brains together and figure it out. So that's been super helpful to have somebody there you can also work with.
I'm Sean Hurst. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I went to undergrad at CMF Austin State University, which is in Nacogdoches, Texas. And now I'm in graduate school at Michigan Tech, currently doing integrated geospatial technology, which is GIS programming and mapping. Mostly, I've been focusing on all the hats. I've been taking pictures of the inside because a lot of customers have been asking about different views of the hats because they need more hat views within itself, as well as taking pictures of the factory, as well as the process of making the hats itself. I guess just more Photoshop skills, just learning different skills on Photoshop on how to make my pictures successful, as well as on how to do product photography itself. Honestly, for when they said family company, it basically felt like I was actually part of the family itself. Everyone's really well connected. Everyone just knows everything about everyone. I think just knowing my photos would be on the website, I guess, and if I ever go visit the website and show my friends, and they look at all the different views, I know I did those shots. So I think that'd be pretty cool to see.